lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions, but tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. They've got Kevin Durant, Devin Booker out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Mason Plumlee, and it's Dunn in at the 3, small forward.
Well, I think John Joy's taunting them a little bit like this by answering their three.
Outside Durant. The 3 is up. Grizzlies with the rebound. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns. Came out with a victory.
Yeah, they destroyed this team on the glass in the last meeting.
Wells uses the glass to finish the layup.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Outside Booker. The kick to Durant. On the wing, Jones. Back to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Jackson. Durant's shot is off. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. When you look at the career of Kevin. Durant. He's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook. Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
On the wing, Durant. Pass to Plumlee. Durant against Jackson. For 3, Booker. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Booker's got 6.
Pretty swift release that time from Booker, getting it away just in time.
Morant, no good.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And over the last 10 games, these are the league's best rebounding squads. Memphis, 4th.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
A shot from the mid-range. And the bucket is good. Durant's got his second bucket on the night.
Add KD's mid-range J to the game's unblockable shots alongside the sky hook and the step-back 3.
Offensive board. Here's Edey over Plumlee. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Suns lead by 5. Pass to Dunn. Outside Jones. Jacks up a 3. And the Suns get another 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
Here's Morant. 29 points for him last game against the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, and you can't overlook the 4 steals he added those were some major momentum swings.
Just electric. Ja Morant. I mean, someone you paid to see.
Well, Grant, the Suns were swept in the first round last year. Are super teams a thing of the past, you think?
You know, perhaps, B.A. The Suns had KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal, but the constraints of the salary cap mean you end up a little top-heavy. The rest of the roster was tough for them to fill out.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Nurkic is checked in for the Suns. Bradley Beal comes in for Jones. Pass to Nurkic. To the inside. Durant. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Durant's got 6.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And Morant gets double-teamed. Overdone. Phoenix grabs the miss. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
Well, if you want to win away from home, quite simply, you have to make your free throws.
Durant's shot is off.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Morant finds Clark. Unable to get that one. And it's Nurkic with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. 6-point game. Oh, got that one up quick. Give him 8 points now.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Unloads. Morant with the bucket.
Yeah, he's so confident on that pull-up now. That's why the defense can't afford to give him any space.
All right, let's go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to visit with head coach Taylor Jenkins.
I asked him about the many difficulties that Kevin Durant presents to a defense, and coach said with most guys, you can force them left or right or send help. With Kevin, he can always shoot over the top of you. Sometimes you feel helpless in that regard. Not a lot of solutions for a 7-foot sharpshooter, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Booker. And the layup is good.
You love the intensity on Booker's drive. Cutting in like there's nothing the defense can do to stop him.
Grizzlies trail by 8. Here's Pippen. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go. The Suns have got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Brad, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
LaRavia is checked in for Memphis. And one thing you can say about the Memphis Grizzlies, they are disruptive defensively, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, they've been in the top 5 in the league in steals, blocks, turnovers forced over the last few years. And let's face it, they're aggressive offensively as well. This team attacks at both ends of the court.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Morant, he's checked in for Pippen. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Suns. Dunn comes in for Bradley Beal. Here's LaRavia. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Houston. In transition, here come the Suns. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Here's Booker. 35 points for him last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
Yeah, and I thought he was locked in defensively. I think he had like 3 steals on the night.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan. Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
And he comes up with a bucket.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Morris for 3. No good. good. Misses at the buzzer. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. At the 2 and the 3, it's Booker and Okogie. Then there's Tyus Jones. Then it's Mason Plumlee. And it's Iguodala in at the 4. Some changes for Memphis. Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Aldama. And it's Pippen in for Morant. And the Suns also making a change. Lee, he's checked in for Booker. And that one's good. LaRavia. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Dunn, he's checked in for Phoenix. Devin Booker comes in for Lee. Here's Edey. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns lead by 8. Down low. To the paint. Here's Iguodala. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And the Grizzlies call time here. And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Greg.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
Memphis making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. And midway through the season, here's a look at the Western Conference standings right now. You look at the Grizzlies, they're currently holding on to the third best record in the conference. And checking out Phoenix, now 5.5 games back.
Right now for the Grizzlies, you got to give them credit. I mean, they've made a major leap forward. I thought they'd make some progress, but I'll admit, I didn't see this kind of improvement.
Well, look, no one saw this coming. It's a testament to their coaching staff for inspiring the players to play for one another. That's why they're winning.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
Oh, KD! Filthy!
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. And the basket by Pippen.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Durant with it. And Clark picks him up defensively. Kept alive. Outside for Booker. Back to Durant. Rebounded by Pippen. Grizzlies trail by 6. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. And so it's Phoenix with it. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Booker, the pass to Durant. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
3.
Booker's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up. There's Jackson with the 3. They get it back. Here's Bane. It's good.
Yeah, there's Bane making the extra effort. You gotta love that.
And it's Allen with the ball for Phoenix. They've led by as many as 14. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. It'll be game 3 of 6 on their current trip. Morris, he's checked in for the Suns. Pass to Edey. From deep, Morant. Second chance effort. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Yep, that one goes.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Durant, pass to Allen. Now Nurkic. Up top, Allen. Pass to Morris. Durant with it. Beal outside. This one for 3. Knocks down the long J. Beal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Jackson against Durant. Now Morris.
Remaining in the first half.
The rebound by Edey.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Here's Durant. Durant wanting it more.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Here's Morant. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
Well, this is one of those nights where Morant just decided to take over.
Here's Durant. Takes a 3. That one's good from Morris. On the assist from Durant. Morris has got his first 3 points of the game. A minute 9 left in the second quarter. Here's Morant. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
And stolen by Durant. Pass to Allen. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Phoenix with another. Timeout called. Memphis. And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Greg.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
So both teams changing it up here. And so it's Memphis with it. They trail by 11. And here's Morant outside. Connects from downtown. Morant's got 19 points.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's LaRavia. Got it. Good job in the low post. LaRavia's got 4 points this quarter.
He's not the quickest guy out there, but he can outsmart you and outwork you.
Back to Jones. Right side Durant. Not going to go that time. And so it's the Phoenix Suns leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 15 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Suns?
You know, every team talks about playing unselfishly, and in the first half, it didn't look like there was an ego on this team. Now, look to be deceiving.
And that does it for...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Nate and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. Then it's Edey. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's... at the shooting guard position. Lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. And so it's Phoenix with it. They've led by as many as 14. The shot. Pass to Jones. There's the triple. Hits the trifecta. Jones has got 6.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Grizzlies trail by 11. From deep, Morant. The Suns clear it. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. KD out here flexing on people.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. And here's Morant outside. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds now. Jones from outside. They grab their own miss. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Dunn. Launches it. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. Memphis with a rebound. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. From deep, Morant. Yes! A Morant 3! And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly, Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that player.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle? Here's Morant. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is what's so special about Morant's game. His mobility and his explosiveness.
Phoenix calls timeout. Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
Teams will make substitutions. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Grayson Allen. Phoenix leading by 12. To the wing on the left. And stolen by Jackson. Clark with it. Nurkic picks him up. Here's the floater. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And here's what Phoenix's schedule looks like. On Thursday, they're off to Washington to face off with the Wizards. Then on Saturday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit to take on the Pistons.
You hear this all the time, but a road trip is a great chance for a team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry matters a lot in the NBA, and a trip like this can bring a team together.
Here's Jones. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Jones has got 7 points here in the quarter.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, if you have the killer instinct he showed there, it doesn't matter what the size disadvantage is.
Three-pointer, Beal. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 5 assists tonight.
I just love the ball movement.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. Grizzlies trail by 17. Payne with it. Beal picks him up. Lets the three fly. And another miss by Memphis. The Suns have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Launches it from deep. Memphis with a rebound. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Pippen. Count the basket. Pippen's got his second bucket of the night.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break. Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Beal left side. Fires from deep. Pure from three-point range. Beal's got 9.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. And over the last month, these are the teams that have been getting it done on offense. Second, Memphis.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately. Running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
That'll be a 5-second call. Some changes for Memphis. Huff's checked in for Clark. Laravia comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. And Aldama subbed in for Desmond Bain. Morris, he's checked in for Phoenix. Oh, deflected. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Konchar with the ball. He's working on Morris. Konchar can't hit. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
No good on that one. Phoenix making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Phoenix leading by 16. Beal from outside. Aldama grabs the board. Here's Konchar. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Konchar's got his first bucket in this one. And so Morris will bring it up for the Suns. 17 points was their biggest margin. Three-pointer. Beal nails it from 3.
3 points.
Here's Pippen. 5 points in the game. The 3. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Pippen. Fires in the triple. Pippen's got 5 points in the quarter.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Phoenix out in front, up 19. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Kevin Durant is out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Grayson Allen. Then it's Mason Plumlee. And it's Booker in at the 1. Durant pass to Booker. Off target from three-point range.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Wing shot on the way. It's hauled in by the Suns. Plumlee's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Beal, and then Beal with the dunk.
The consistency of Beal's scoring has been terrific, and of course, his teammates keep working hard to facilitate to him.
Grizzlies trail by 21. The drive by Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. It's Beal on the wing. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got his 5th assist in this one.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
From deep, Morant. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
And it's Morant missing.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Here's Huff. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
Well, I don't know what happened during halftime, but he just hasn't had his focus since the break. Too many careless turnovers.
Edey's checked in for Memphis. Clark comes in for Aldama. And the Suns also making a change. Jones is checked in. For 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Edey's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Morant. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Morant's got 9 points here in the second half. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach. He was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
To the left side wing. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A. And the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
Bane, he's checked in for Memphis. Pass to Morant. Clark with it. Here's Edey. Plumlee pulls down the board. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Left side Booker. Let's go with a 3. Ja Morant grabs a miss.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Here's Edey. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
From deep three-point land. Memphis the rebound. Wells misses. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Outside Booker.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. And a change for the Suns. Dunn's checked in. Here's Durant. Soft touch off the glass. Durant's got 21 points in the game.
Yeah, and one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Puts up a deep 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Booker surveying the D. On the wing, Durant. There's the 3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Will stand the minimum games threshold for postseason awards. It seems to be working as a motivator.
Well, especially, Brian, because those awards can impact player contracts. So that benchmark, 65 games, about 80% of the schedule, that's a bar that players are looking to surpass.
Do you like the 65 games, or would you like to see a different number?
I mean, I think it's great. If anything, I'd like to see it higher.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
Three-pointer. Conchar pulls it in.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Suns.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kevin Durant.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
Fires from way outside. And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last. Allen, he's checked in for Dunn.
Substitution for the Suns, Grayson Allen.
51 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Pippen. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Here's Iguodala. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And Allen gets it to go.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. Allen on the wing. A deep three. He can't get that one to fall.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Ali